Heavy rain triggered deadly flooding and landslides near the Brazilian city of Rio de Janeiro on Tuesday, and meteorologists are warning that more rounds of heavy rain can affect the area later this week. At least 44 were killed and hundreds of others left displaced by the flooding and landslides in Petrópolis, according. Petrópolis is a city and a large tourist area located in a mountainous region about 25 miles, 40 kilometers, to the north of Rio de Janeiro. The city was deluged by heavy rain on Tuesday, with a little over 10 inches, 258 millimeters, falling within a 3-hour period, according. More than 180 soldiers were deployed to the area, and additional specialized search teams were expected to arrive Wednesday. Two people have died after a 6.2 magnitude earthquake in Guatemala struck close to the town of Tiquisate, around 80 miles from the country's capital, Guatemala City, on Wednesday at around 1:30 a.m., with power cuts affecting the local population, and tremors that could be felt as far away as Mexico. The tremor caused buildings to partially collapse and triggered landslides that left roads covered in rubble and impassable in some places. Both of the people who died were reported to have suffered heart attacks as it hit, according to authorities. Pictures taken in the aftermath of the earthquake, the aftershock of which measured at 4.8 on the Richter scale, show debris covering roads following landslides caused by the tremor. Other images show partially collapsed buildings, with the side of one building falling onto a parked car. Forest fires devastate Chile. Wildfire hit Calapuli, Araucania. More than 100 hectares have been engulfed in a fire that is raging in Calapuli, La Araucania region. More than 100 families were evacuated due to the severe fire. The fire ash also burned the stadium's synthetic grass. Due to the large amount of smoke, visibility was minimal. A kilometer-long traffic jam formed on the highway, where the flame was on the side of the road. Due to the climatic conditions of high temperatures and the presence of wind, the fire expands with great speed. The communes of Galvarino, Tragan, Lumaco, Cholchol also suffered from the fire, where more than 2,000 hectares burned down. At the moment, there are 17 combat fires in different parts of the region. Authorities said, 26 planes and 2 helicopters are fighting with fire, and about 600 firefighters were involved. Floods hit the region on Salima in Malawi on February 16, 2022. 4 days of rain and poor drainage led to floods that isolated rural communities, with roads collapsing into sinkholes. Houses and shops were flooded, destroying possessions and produce. Businesses were forced to close, as they were unable to continue operating. Crops were destroyed, raising the fear of food shortages across the region in the near future. These floods follow the impact of Storm Anna, which hit Malawi in January 2022. The floods have affected aid missions, as help cannot reach affected areas. Drought plaguing American West worst in 1,200 years, new study finds. It's official. The past 22 years in a drought-stricken portion of North America has been the driest stretch for the region at least since the year Charlemagne was crowned emperor of the Roman Empire, researchers say. The pulse of the Colorado River has long served as a gauge of the American Southwest's water supply, and a new study has found that the intensity of the current megadrought is a threat to its health not seen in over a millennium. Earlier research had previously cited 2000 through 2018 as the second driest period of time for southwestern North America since 800 AD, with the driest period at that point being a multi-decade megadrought in the late 1500s. That held until the exceptional severity of the drought from 2020-2021, which contributed to record low water levels, a water shortage declaration at Lake Mead and a depletion in the snowpack. Images from space show a huge Saharan dust cloud that has now engulfed southern Italy and Malta. The satellite pictures show the plume, which is a mixture of sand and dust from the desert in North Africa, as it crosses the Mediterranean Sea. Its recent presence into Europe has been linked to worsening air quality in the region. Images from Copernicus Sentinel-3, the European Union's Earth observation satellite mission, show the Saharan dust plume covering Malta and the southern part of Italy on Tuesday. It is forecast to move into Greece, where it will stay for a few days, before heading to Turkey and Cyprus. February tornadoes have been deadly 6 straight years in the USA. This time of year, tornadoes typically aren't numerous in the United States, but deadly tornadoes have occurred somewhere in the nation each of the past 6 Februaries. Damage left behind following the February 15, 2021, tornado in Brunswick County, North Carolina. 1 year ago, a tornado roared through Brunswick County, North Carolina, just before midnight on February 15, destroying or damaging homes, killing 3 people and injuring 10. Earlier that afternoon, an EF2 tornado injured 5 when it destroyed 2 homes near Damascus, Georgia. This hasn't been a recent February one-off. At least one killer tornado has been spawned in February each of the past 6 years, in areas from Louisiana to Illinois to Virginia and North Carolina. On February 6, 2020, another nighttime tornado destroyed 2 manufactured homes in Marengo County, Alabama, killing 1.